What I've done here is I've built up the circuit that we had originally on the breadboard here. This is the PNP using the AC125 PNP germanium transistors. And you can see it's deriving power from the blue rail, which is negative because we're setting it negative 9 volts. Being PNP transistors, it needs that. This is my volume control. This is my fuzz control. Usually you'll find this maxed out on most fuzz pedals. Below it, I've built a different version of the same circuit, and I've used these square transistors. Those are actually heat sinks. They look the same inside, but they're glued in, obviously, so we'll just keep them in there. And these are NPN germanium transistors, which are quite rare, actually. They're an NPN version of this. And same controls, fuzz and volume, but you'll notice now it's being powered off the red rail and the blue rail is ground. So the battery goes in the opposite way, and we're sending this plus 9 volts to activate these transistors. They sound really similar, and I'll put a clip of what each one sounds like after this video and before we start to solder both these circuits onto their respective PCBs over at the soldering station. So I'm using my Fender Jaguar guitar on the bridge pickup, and it sounds like this clean. Going into my little self-made amplifier here. So this is all the controls are maxed out, and the tone controls on the amp are just in the middle. I'm just using the volume. Now what we'll do is we will use the NPN version and see what that sounds like in comparison. So. So you can really hear that there's not much in it at all. They sound really, really similar. And if you can find some germanium NPNs, this might be an easier circuit to be compatible with other pedals actually, but this is the more traditional circuit. So there you go, we're going to port those over now onto the PCBs and solder them together.